Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to our little mini podcast with me, Raizan.
With me Najwa.
With me Zia.
With me Dira.
With me Kia.
And today we're gonna talk about how other people's expectation can really impact to our lives.
That's right. We've all probably felt like we're living into other people's expectation, right? Have you ever felt like expectation from your parents, teachers, or partners shape who you are today?
Exactly. Sometimes it feels like there's this invisible pressure to live up to those expectations, and that can be stressful. But that's exactly what we're going to talk about today: how this expectation actually influence us.
Yeah, this is definitely a big topic. So let's start with something called the Pygmalion Effect. Sounds cool, right?
It is, but it's actually not that complicated. The Pygmalion Effect is psychological phenomenon that explains how one person's expectations can directly influence another person's behavior. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly. For example, if a teacher expect their student to be succeed, they might treat the student more positively and offering more support, encouragement, and attention. And guess what? The student ends up performing better, and yeah, it is.
Right. Or if your boss believes in your ability to handle like a big project, you feel more confident about taking it on. You probably like more motivated and end up succeeding just because you felt like the trust from them.
The Pygmalion Effect has been around for a long time. The name comes from Greek mythology, where a sculptor named Pygmalion fell in love with a statue he met and wished for it to come to life. And guess what? It did.
Wow, that's such a cool story. But the concept of Pygmalion in psychology was first explored by two researchers, Robert Rosenthal and Lenore Jacobson, back in 1968. They conducted an experiment in schools and found that when teachers had high expectation for certain student, those students actually perform better. Actually, it's because how the teachers treat them.
Right. It shows just how powerful expectations can be influencing behavior. But the big question is, can expectations also limit our freedom to choose our own path in life?
Okay, great question. So, if we get into the philosophy, especially the thought of Jean-Paul Sartre, he says that humans are condemned to be free. Like what he means that we're born without a defined purpose. So, we're a free will since we baby.
Exactly. Sartre believes we have the power to define who we are. But the question is, what happens when other people's expectation comes into play? Do those expectations help us find who we are, or do they take away our freedom?
That's a deep question. On one hand, expectation can push us to be the best version of ourselves, but on the other hand, they can also make us feel trapped and unable to choose our own path.
Yeah, I've thought about this too. Sometimes it feels like society wants us all to fit into a certain mold. Like we have to be successful or perfect. For example, you should have a good grades, you should always be nice, you should have a good job. But what point do those expectations start to feel like a prison?
Exactly, Kia. It seems like we're set from a young age to follow this expectation. I wonder, can expectation actually help us? Maybe they exist to support us or give us direction.
Right. Oh, sometimes expectation act like a safety net. They can motivate us to push ourselves further. In fact, expectation play a huge role in the child development.
Right. In psychology, it's very clear that the parents and teachers who have high expectation for their children actually help them activate more. Because when someone believes in us, they give us the support they need. For instance, if a teacher believes a student can pass through exam, they'll give that student a more attention and motivation, which boosts the student's confidence.
And it's not just teacher but parents too. If parents believe their child is smart, they're more likely to encourage their child to study more, read, and explore. That belief really shapes how the child sees themselves.
So expectations can definitely be a good thing, especially when they come from supportive place. But we also have to be careful about the pressure they create. There's a fine line between motivation and expectation that feel like a burden sometimes.
Exactly. And when expectations become too rigid or forced, they can lead to anxiety or burnout. It's all about balance.
Right. Right. So the Pygmalion Effect really opened our eyes to how powerful is expectation can be. They can inspire to us to be better, and or they can make us feel stuck. But in the end, we all have to decide how much we're going to follow other people's expectation while we're staying true to ourselves.
That was a good explanation, Raizan.
Thank you.
So, Rafa, what do you guys think? Do people expectation do more good than harm, or do they become a burden? Do expectation push us forward, or hold us back? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
And don't forget to share your experience with us. Are there any expectations that have truly shaped who you are today? Let's talk about it.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We hope this episode got you thinking about how expectations shape our life.
Before we go, just a quick reminder about today's topic: expectations and their impact on our life, whether from family, teachers, or society. Expectations can shape who we are. But if there's too much of it, it can also take away our freedom. So think about how expectations play a role in your life.
Exactly, and remember that the Pygmalion Effect shows that expectation can be powerful motivator, but they can be a pressure. It's all about we finding the balance. And do you think expectation help us grow, or they let us down?
There's definitely a lot to think about. So take some time to reflect on your experience with expectations, whether it's been something positive or a challenge. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Definitely, and just to remind you, we have talked about how expectations shape our behavior from Pygmalion to Sartre philosophy and how it's play a role in our development. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your day.
Thanks again for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friend. We want to hear your thoughts on expectation and how they shape your life on the comment section.
And if you have any questions or want us to discuss another topic, let us know. We're looking forward to continuing this conversation with all of you.
So take care and see you on the next episode maybe.
Bye.
Sorry we got no sponsor and we just realized sorry. But
Bye.
what a topic, right?